Evening, hope all well, and this is the next Grimsby Town preview as Grimsby Town travel to Torquay. I believe the lads are already there. They travelled down for overnight. They trained at Bristol City's and training ground, so it was nice Bristol City to do that. And they've got a tricky test tomorrow, going up against Torquay United. Torquay are not in the best of form right now. They're a little bit hit and miss. It's going to be a very difficult game though. We're playing Gary Johnson's Torquay. Obviously, we have made a signing, Fowler from Bristol City on loan. So that's a little bit of reassuring up, shall we say, with David Long King out for a while. Obviously, the big news was Omar Bogle. Was he coming back? There was an inquiry by Paul Hurst. There was an inquiry, but it hasn't occurred. That won't be happening. Hopefully, that puts that to bed. That Omar Bogle won't be coming back to Grimsby Town. But he's still looking at one or two players, I believe, to see exactly what he can do. So, shall we crack on with this preview of the upcoming fixture coming up for Grimsby and Torquay? In the form so far, Torquay played 4 games, Grimsby played 3 games. Torquay have lost 2, drew 1, and won on the opening day. The overall form for Torquay in the last 5 is 1 loss, draw, loss, win. For Grimsby Town, in the first 3 games of the season, we've won both home games and drew away at Stockport, which makes our form in the last 5 games 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 defeat. And it just shows you sort of how tough Grimsby are to beat at the moment. Paul Hurst has got us maybe not playing the best football, but without a doubt, we're difficult to beat. We're getting difficult to beat again, which is, I think, what you've got to do. Some form here. Torquay United, they're in mixed form, as I've already mentioned. Interesting stat here. They have lost all matches at home, which is a bit surprising because Torquay are usually very, very solid at home. But Torquay United have won 3 of their last 10 meetings with Grimsby Town, but we are slight favourites to win the match. I think people will be more fancied probably towards the draw in this one. We actually have the best overall record. We've actually won 40% of the games, with Torquay winning 30%, and the other 30% were all drawn. It basically means in the last 10 games, we are 4-3 in front of Torquay. There has been 3 draws in the middle of that. So it's will it be a high-scoring game? We don't know. The last time Torquay and Grimsby Town played each other, we haven't played each other since 2015. Was the last time the teams played each other, and they were both draws both times. We drew 1-1. We drew 2-2. Well, we did draw 1-1 on the 17th of October 2015. We drew 1-1, and at half-time, Torquay were 1 in front, so Grimsby were able to pull that back. Whereas on the 22nd of August before, in 2015. Torquay were 2-0 up there at Blundell Park, and it finished 2-2. I think a lot of people are hedging maybe towards a draw here because of the form recently. You can definitely see by the stats that it's going to be quite tight. As you can see, the league at the moment is Grimsby Town are in a very nice position of 5th in the National League, while Torquay are down in 17th. Like I said, it's very, very early on, so the table will not look like this at the probably by the end of May. I can't see it really being like this. I think Torquay are a better side than what they're showing. I just don't think they're blending that well at the moment. So I think it's going to be a close game. I have gone for a Grimsby win, which if you saw my National League week predictions, I went for a Grimsby win. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to go for Torquay United 1, Grimsby 2. I know that we could be without Sean Pearson and Ryan Taylor. Both their partners are expecting babies anytime soon. So good luck to Ryan and to Sean when that does occur. But like I said, just briefly, it's going to be a very, very difficult game. You can't underestimate any side managed by Gary Johnson. You really can't. They're not in the best of form, but for them, it could only take one result to turn it. They have got a major threat in Danny Wright. They've obviously lost a few players over the summer, but considering it's been a very, very quick turnaround, I think Torquay could once they gel, I think they'll be really quite dangerous. I don't think they'll be as high as they were last year, at least on the early showings, but they're bound to be there or thereabouts. So what are your guys' predictions? What do you think is going to happen? Give me your score predictions. Give me what you think will happen. And have you got an opinion on Bogle? Are you disappointed? I know some fans are, but are you guys disappointed? Let me know. I'll be back with another preview on Sunday as we lead towards the game at home on Tuesday between ourselves and Wrexham. As you can probably sense, I'm quite shattered. So what I'll do is I'll keep this one short and sweet. Let me know what your predictions are, what you think will happen, who do you think will score? Can Salza get off the mark? That's my pick for one of the goals, I think, for us. But what's your predictions? What do you think? Leave your predictions in the comments below. Leave any questions you've got, and I will try and answer them on future videos. Any questions that you may have, my opinion on anything Grimsby or anything really. Let me know, and I will see you soon for another video. Like I said, when I'll be previewing Wrexham next. I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.